No, we do. There is a heavy use of ecosystem in general because I think that classic build versus buy discussion happens a lot. So I'll be transparent about it. If there are things in which there are certain projects where we feel that even to get those team get started and start delivering or do an investment of it will take a lot of time versus us kind of buying that solution. We'll say that, hey, let's go buy that solution. It also becomes like whether there is a strategic advantage that we have for it to kind of own it or not, right? So that sort of a thing, and under the classic case of like how much cost it is, how much, what is this time to market, whether if it is strategic or not, whether if it is something where we have the expertise or not, right? If we don't have the expertise, do we want to have that expertise in the long term or not, right? So all of those things that you want to evaluate, like the classic things, you do that, and then if we feel that okay, it's better to buy, we'll buy. But if it is better to build, we will build that. So yes, so that happens a lot.
Any examples? Again, you don't need to name for which company or which vendor you used, but any names where you say that, hey, we evaluated buy versus build, then we went for buy, right? Because of some reasons.
Yeah, yeah. There've been a few scenarios there've been a few scenarios where we have seen that some of the on the experimentation side, some of the model observability side, there are times when we felt that okay, these are the things which are best, which are more outsourced versus kind of having in-house. There'll always be in all of those kind of debates of whether we be having in-house or not. And there are times where we said that okay, hey, it makes sense for us to kind of do take those buy decisions and then kind of rather because those are not that strategic for us or the amount of investment that will require even for us to kind of get to a point which is usable would be a lot. So yeah, so there are solutions where those buy decisions have been taken.
Uh, Now, how do you engage with startup? Any success stories from usage of startups? Again, it's not restricted to the organization you worked currently in the past, but as a overall GCC, whatever you know, Vishal.
So yeah, so I think there have been times when there have been success stories. I think some of the success stories that I've seen in the past have also been on not just from an application standpoint. There are times when honestly it's also been within FTE engagements, right? So in my past also there have been times when we have said that okay, hey, by the way, for us to kind of hire these resources and get started and kind of start delivering, it will take us a lot of time. Can we have FT and engagements with companies and kind of say, can we have that substitution of our or augmentation of our headcount through that? So there are companies in my experiences in the industry where I've partnered with companies like EXL, Deloitte, Affine, EY, a lot of these companies where we've done that augmentation as well. There are times when we've had success stories, like I was telling you, from a even from a cloud perspective in the past where we felt that okay, companies like Google or AWS are better uh, in a better position to kind of use some of the off-the-shelf product versus we kind of building it in-house, right? So that is something that has we've seen success in that as well. There have been times, even on the CX part of it as well, there are certain tech solutions where we've seen some of these companies are better equipped. They have much more knowledge and technical ability to kind of help us get to the ground hitting much sooner. So that is where also we've seen some success. So yes, there are a lot of successes that we've seen.